My name is Ua. I was part of those people that went for NYSC orientation camp by B Stream 2. We were part of all those people that was shifted to Batch C. I was later given call up later. I'm reporting from Niger. This Niger. This early morning they woke up us that we should be going back home. Some of us do not have transport fare. They say we should be going back home. Look at us. Please, people should help us target NYSC. People should help us target NYSC. Say we should be going back home. Yesterday they say we should go by 5:30 this morning. That the portal will be open. Only for us to go to the hall and they said that we should be going home. They came from Edo State to Niger. Spend more than 40K and they say we should be going home. Look at people. They say we should be going home. People should help us to target NYSC, please. People should be able to target NYSC, please.
Ignore the English, right? And let's focus on the pain. And it's painful that as a country we've normalized abnormalities and then it's become a culture. I saw this on a blog and then the comments that came with it were very disappointing. Nigerians would rather make mockery of the situation. Those that were going to attack our English did. Others went on to say go home now. And then it's painful for an organization like the NYSC with so much resources allocated to them every year. You would better think that there would be a better organization with systems. And then you are dealing with young people with high-tech interests, with globalization mindset. You should do better. How can people believe it? I think for now, right? I think as a matter of fact, NYSC should be scrapped as it were at the moment. But if it must be sustained, we need to take it away from the current control of these dullards that are controlling the system, because it's painful to see a system that actually be created to help young people become a pain. Imagine that girl now going as far as Niger State with our bad road situation, terrible road network, and insecurity, risking your life, and have been told to go. And I can tell you for free, just in case you want to side government on this again. I've got people that got their call-up letter a day. 30th, for example, would have been the day that it was you were supposed to be in camp as deadline. So people got their letters on the 28th. So they had just 29th, whatever, to prepare. Nothing prepared them for it. Okay, they went to do registration as usual, and then they stayed back. You are sending. What is the reason for not sending call-up letters early? Why? And somebody is in that organization as I speak to you now, who probably has collected money, who is being paid and is not doing his job. Nobody's going to be sanctioned. Nobody's going to be sacked. And the Nigerian people will be aiding and abetting such nonsense. Whereas you cannot take these things yourself. You cannot. There is no phone line to call. There is no email to contact. Nobody speaks to anybody. And then you are putting these people's life at risk. She's crying. She's stranded. Some of these people, I was told, a friend of mine was telling me that in their camp, for example, a particular girl has called home to say, I have been told to return because I came in too early, even if I came on the day of swearing in, but swearing in may have been done. And then the parents said, we do not have money. It was already too much of stress for us to have sent you to camp. And right now, we do not have money to taking you back. You have to look for a way. And then, when these guys now get into prostitution and anything happens to them, we are complaining. How can that stranded girl go back home now? Our only source, the parents, is saying they do not have any resources to take her back. And these are the things we have constantly said. Build systems that work. How can the Nigerian environment continue to be the place? Now it seems like these government agencies are working with these kidnappers, because now they are successfully gotten there and you are sending them back home without you said they came in late. There is no plan. At least, for example, somebody you were told that come on or before 30th. If the person comes by 5 p.m. and this is not supposed to be rocket science, it's supposed to be as easy as possible. And what stopped you? Because if you are giving these people ample time to prepare, they will not be coming in the day. Some people will require money. Some people will. And guess when I tell you about coming on or before date, some of them did not have prior understanding of where they were sent to. For example, somebody may have planned that, okay, the economic situation have 20,000 naira, and then you are not sending the person to somewhere like Gombe. People were sent to Benue. Some people paid 40-something thousand naira to get into where they were. Some people paid over 60,000. So people had to book flights. So the story I read online was that a family booked flights for their daughter to get into where she was going to, whether it's Katsina or so, or Kaduna. Booked flight to Abuja, from Abuja on road to Kaduna. Yet you are saying the person should go back home because the person came beyond schedule. You did not plan. What is wrong with 7 days notice? What is wrong with at least 5 days notice? What are you doing with 2 days notice, a day notice, and you put deadline and say, forget, nothing can happen? And then these things continue year in, year out, and nobody is talking about it. Nobody is being questioned. Nobody is being, and then there's an House of Assembly somewhere. This guy, for example, now should be able to, in civilized society, call the parents report to the member representing them in the State House of Assembly, or reach the constituency office of the member representing them in the Federal House of Representatives, and a lot of these things are sanctioned. Nobody year in, year out to keep having these bonfools in military regalia, in men and women who have no clues about modernization, about globalization, about civilization, about exposure, about growth, and they sit in offices and continue to conform the Nigerian people to weak services, and there is nowhere to report them to. Nowhere. The only hope that Nigeria now have is social media. And look at how she's crying. She's crying. She's scrap this rubbish first. Scrap it. People are even using it to better their lives. They will collect money from people to post you here, post you to Abuja 200,000, post you to Lagos 50,000. For what exactly? Because some people cannot go to the regular places. Some places are homes to kidnappers and all forms of bandits, and then you send them there. People cannot travel Nigerian road. Why are we still doing this NYSC for any reason? I'm sick and tired of this kind of rubbish because it's painful. Look at how she's crying. In case she sees this video, tell this girl, I don't know, I saw this video yesterday. In case she sees this video, tell her, send me a DM. I would love to pay the transport fare for her to go back home. And forget about it, go and take exemption letter and forget about all this rubbish.